Hi guys, how are you doing? How is your day going? I hope all is well. How was your weekend? Anyway, this couple of days, if you're from Africa or if you're interested in any all type of stories, you will see like this wedding between this Tanzanian artist and the Nigerian lady girl. What a spectacle, right? I never knew them, to be sincere. Never knew. I just like to know about different things. Then one story will lead to another story to another story. So anyway, and this one is hard to avoid. Once you start watching African related stuff, then the system has a way to bring you related topics. So it was really nice. But one important thing that really captivates my mind is something I've referenced on my story, my personal stories as well. That's the one that have to do with an ex when kids are involved. Remember when I talked about how when I was going through the demise of my marriage for my husband, as painful as it was, I made sure that my kids have a relationship with their father, even regardless of how I was feeling. It's kind of similar to what I saw from this lady. What's her name? Iyabo Ojo. She's from Nigeria, so she's an actress. Never knew her until now. But the thing is, as I said in my story, when you don't spend time in fighting your ex because you want to prove a point or because you're in so much pain, it distracts you from what you could have been pursuing, maybe like in bettering your own life. This lady, similar to my belief, did not stand in the way of the daughter and her father. So even though they were divorced, she still made sure this child had a relationship with her dad. So much so that even during the wedding, even though this wife, the ex-wife now, the girl's mom, is with somebody else, but she made sure that the girl's father walked her down the aisle. Do you know what that means? You see how blessed the girl is? You see how blessed she is? When we put our energy where it's supposed to go, whether we are treated fairly or unfairly, but when we try to do the right thing, God will favor us. The universe will favor you if you choose the hard road, if you do the right thing. So for you parents out there that have kids, and now you're using the kid as a weapon against the other parents, you're creating drama for the kid. I feel like you're creating a cause for the kid. You're confusing the kid. But when you try to do the right thing, in spite of, your child will be blessed. Your child will be, look at the girl. Because the mother was focused on what she needed to focus on, the girl was able to focus on what she needed to focus on. Do you see the outcome? Do you see the outcome? If you haven't, just for information's sake, just go and Google, go on Facebook or wherever. The girl's name is Prisilla. Just the marriage between a Nigerian content creator or daughter of a Nigerian actress and a Tanzanian musician. Whatever way you can reward that. But the girl is from Nigeria, the boy is from Tanzania. And they just got married. Do you see how that woman walked through her pain and uses it as a purpose? It didn't let it distract her from what she needed to do. Watch it and learn from it. Don't make your exes your job, your career, your future, because all you bent at is how to get them, how dare they are to hurt you. The deed has been done. The deed has been done. Nothing can change the fact that what they did to you has happened. However, you can change the direction of your life. Do you understand? So when you have kids involved, even if there are no kids, don't spend your energy fighting your ex. Turn that energy to yourself. Use that to better yourself. If kids are not involved, even if kids are involved, direct them to the right, but that's your father or that's your mother. Let them have their relationship while you take care of yourself. That's what that lady did. She had her own story. I think she gave birth at home. There was no money. There was none of that. Things that most of us can relate to. But she didn't let the demise of her marriage make her so bitter that she has to focus on hurting the person that hurt her, and therefore distracting the girl's focus. They're all winners now. They're all winners. Not only was this girl a success of her own, she's even a graduate as well. She was busy taking care of what she needed to take care of. You understand? Focus that energy on what is necessary. Don't use your ex as your target. You spent 2-3 years just fighting your ex. 2-3 years that you should have been using to develop yourself. You wasted it. You wasted it on the ex that already hurt you. Who knows, maybe they are enjoying their life. You're going to carry that bitterness in you, creating more stress on you, affecting your system, giving you health problem down the road, just because now you're hurting yourself more than is necessary. Revert that energy to positivity. It didn't work out. It doesn't feel good. However, you're going to make good of your own life. And when kids are involved, that's your father. That's your mother. You know you have your kid here. And let them have their relationship. And you direct that positive energy to yourself. Improve yourself. You understand? Don't use the kids as a bait. Don't spend your time hating, fighting, proving a point. What point are you proving? It's already proven. You're no longer together. What further explanation do you need? What else do you want to say? Why do you want to waste your precious time and energy fighting with an ex? You might as well go back and be with them. If you're going to be dealing with them, even without them, then you might as well go back. You understand? So don't spend your time fighting your ex. It will just lead you to more stress. Wasted time. Don't waste your time. Invest your time instead on developing the things that are necessary for a better life, for a good health, for a better future. Do your part. Put that energy to yourself. Don't distract yourself with your ex. You understand? I hope you do. But that's a good example of what I've been talking about. That you don't have to fight with your ex. You don't have to try to revenge in a hurtful manner. Develop yourself and see if that's not a good revenge. You understand? I hope you do. Take that energy, convert it to something positive, improve yourself, improve your kid. Don't badmouth your ex. Don't make them worse than they are. Let them carry their cross. See that example? That's what I'm talking about. See how good an outcome that is. Similar thing that I have done for my children. They have great relationship with their dad. They do have great relationship. Because I cannot spend my time fighting him, knowing that no matter what, he's still the father. Nothing can change the fact that he's still the father. You understand? You can fight all you want. So why you waste your time? It's not going to change the fact that he is the father or she is the mother. Does that make sense now? That it's not necessary. You shouldn't. Let them have good relationship. Take that energy. Develop yourself. And see. Even if you have enemies, even they will be jealous. You understand? I'm so happy for that wedding. I never knew them. Never knew them, really. But now I seem like I know them. Because they just put into existence what I believe. How good it is to treat people right and see what the universe will do for you. Your children and your children's children. Do what is right. Do what is right. Even when it is not fair, even when it's painful to do, just do it. And see what the universe will do for you. And see what the Lord will do for you. None of my achievements are achieved because of my hard work. But even in my bitterness, even in my pain, I always take a deep breath and try to do what is right. And I told you, and I'm telling you, the universe always has my back. Because of Christ's sake. I believe in doing the right thing. I am human. I am not perfect. There are moments when I'm mad. And you will know to a point. My best weapon is to say nothing. You understand? If I have a one sentence thing, and that's it, I say nothing. Because I know the Lord sees. I know the universe sees. The things I do in secret and the things that I do open. He sees. There's no way I can hide from him. So he is the best judge. Do what is right. And see how you will be blessed. And see how your children will be blessed. If your children are blessed, you're blessed so. Because God cover them and give them things. If you've done your work as a parent, you've done it to the best of your ability, they will take care of you. So your children's blessing is still your blessing. I will sit here sometime, my son will just open the door and be like, Mom, what do you want me to make for you? Even though he doesn't know what he's doing, I have to go watch him so he doesn't burn the house down. The other day, some time ago, a couple of weeks ago, he was like, Mom, I want to buy you a car. But I know by the time I have the money to buy you a car, my older sister will have done that for you already. I told him, no competition. Do you understand? I'm tearing up, I'm sorry. Do what is right and see where the universe will take you. Not only you will be blessed, but your children. Look at that lady. You see her? Go and watch it. There are a lot of similar stories. You just do what is right and see what the Lord will do for you. And see what... I don't know why I'm crying. Because sometimes it's hard to do what is right. But do it anyway. Don't stand in your own way. The Lord sees, the universe sees. And will not only bless you, He will bless your children. Children. The wedding between Prisilla and JX, I think that's his name. That's what I mean. When doing the right thing, will bless not only you, but your children. Okay? Alright, I'm sorry. Have a nice day.